And recently, I heard a clip of the president of the Islamic organizations in Europe. And he was saying that last year, before the war of Israel and Palestine started, approximately 80 people used to convert every day. But since the war started, the conversion rate, people accepting Islam in Europe alone, has increased to more than 400. And he said that in France alone, in one country alone, in a span of 2.5 months, this was a couple of weeks earlier, in a span of 2.5 months alone, more than 20,000 non-Muslims in France, they accepted Islam only after watching the clips of the atrocities that the Israeli army is putting on the Gaza. That is, the Israeli army is killing the people of Palestine in Gaza. Only because of this, young girls and boys, even below the age of 18, if they have to give Shahada, they have to come along with their parents, and the parents are willingly coming and asking the Muslims to take the Shahada of these. And he put the figure of more than 20,000. And we know that in the last 3 months, more than 22,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza by the Israeli forces. And this similar number, only in France, a similar number of non-Muslims only in France accept Islam. I have no way of verifying this figure, so I cannot vouch for this number, but we know. I myself have seen, and you may have seen, hundreds of clips of non-Muslims, of the Westerners, of the other non-Muslims, giving Shahada only after watching the clips of Gaza, watching the atrocities that the Israelis are putting on the Muslims of Palestine. And they are shocked that how come these people, even after their family members have been killed, even they have been tortured, they are injured, yet they're praising God. Which God are they worshipping? Many of them starting the Quran. And because of this, leave aside what is said by the head of the organization, of the European organization, we can easily put a figure of more than 22,000 people all over the world have accepted Islam only because of watching of the clips in Gaza. So the more number that they are killing, alhamdulillah, all these people are martyrs. And inshallah, they will go to Jannat al-Firdaus. But a bigger number all over the world are accepting Islam. So I have no way of verifying what this president of the European organization has said, but surely all over the world, there are tens of thousands of people accept Islam. And we can say that there are tens of millions of non-Muslims who have come closer to Islam. We see the protests, not only in the Muslim countries, in the non-Muslim countries, in USA, in countries of Europe, in large numbers, in tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions. They are supporting the cause of Palestine. And they are saying free Palestine. You have celebrities, so much so that when people started watching the clips of Gaza, Facebook has its own algorithms. And immediately you have other clips coming, so much so that it was that Facebook was promoting Islam. So now what they have done, we just got a report a couple of weeks back, they have changed the algorithms and they're trying to avoid people watching the clips of Gaza. Because the way it is built, if you see something, you have similar videos coming. So because of that, those people are influencers and they're making clips on Gaza and supporting the cause of Palestine. Immediately people start watching their